you little faggots? I got a goddamn video today now with Olight, we're the Warrior X. Oh shit, the Warrior Sex is going on up in this motherfucker right here. These individuals were nice enough to send me a free fucking flashlight. And guess what I'm not gonna do like everyone else that gets these goddamn things? I'm not gonna kiss their ass if it's a piece of shit. Let's find the fuck out if it's a piece of fucking shit. Fucking open this right here. This features are on this piece of shit. 2000 lumen output, high standard materials. Well, we will find the fuck out about some high standard material right here. Vibrating power so you can shut up your own and have time when the battery is low. Silent tail switch operation for tactical environment. Alright, let's see. It says waterproof up to 2 meters. Impact proof up to 2 meters. I don't even know what 2 meters are, but we're gonna throw this motherfucker in the dirt and see what happens. I'm gonna throw it in the water and see what happens. It's rechargeable, so you don't have to pay for those fucking goddamn CR123 batteries. Fuck, that shit's fucking horse shit. So let's get this motherfucker out of the package like a little 2-year-old and see what the fuck is going on in here. I honestly don't know what person would watch my YouTube channel and think, oh, let's send this some free shit. This light is $129.99 on their fucking website. They've also been kind enough to send me a tail switch and the mounting bracket here. With it's got a polymer. Really, this feels pretty fucking cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I'll fuck with that later. Let's see what the tail switch looks like. Supposedly this is a magnetic tail switch. Pressure switch starts about like right there. Here there's nothing going on, and then nothing here, and then click 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 click, just located right in the middle. To be expected. You can remove this. Alright, fuck off. Oh, they even give you some straps. That's cool. Lol. Well, here we go. This here is a bunch of congratulations. Cool, I'm glad. Thank you. Alright, there's the light. Comes in a cheap ass case here. Oh wow. Oh, that's some airsoft looking shit. Glass breaker cap there, and yeah, well, we'll just have to figure out how much, oh. Yeah, that definitely, that's got a hefty fucking magnet to it, but it is definitely like, this technology is just overwhelming as fuck. Alright, faggots. Well, that's the first round of this bullshit. Now, we will figure out if this is in fact worth the $0 that I paid for it. Forgot about shit in the fucking package, because I'm 10 years old. So this is how you actually charge it. This is a magnet, clip magnet, and then plug this into your or anything else that happens to be USB. Seems kind of cool, to be honest, but we'll find the fuck out if it's a piece of shit. Literally just started pissing bullfrogs. We're gonna go see how this right here performs in the shitty ass rain. Alright, now this is not fully charged either, so you can see got a pretty good throw distance here. And so yeah, now it's time for a water test. And I'm just going to leave that the way it is until it quits. That is directly right on the bezel. We'll see about the waterproof bullshit. I'll check back in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Turn this fucker on the other end and let it get all drippy on the switch. Get. It still works, so I guess it just died. I took it right out of the box and started using it, so it still works. Doesn't look like any water got in. It's a little moist back here, but so I'm just gonna turn it on and let it die out again. I don't know if there's like an auto off. I haven't looked at any of the shit about it. I just straight up did everything you've seen so far. So and then yeah, okay, it just vibrated letting me know that it's on low battery, so I'm just gonna give it a full charge and then do a submersion test. Little update. You can see the deal here is so after it being under a little rain droplets for a little bit, the rubber, the seal that's around here for the switch seems to be getting stuck like that. That's the first thing that's concerning to me. But yeah, we'll see what happens after I throw this motherfucker in the goddamn barrel full of water after it finishes. Right now it won't stay on hardly at all because the batteries just about ran all the way down. So if it makes it past the barrel of water test, well, I highly doubt it's gonna make it past the impact tests. Alright, something else that's mega horse shit on this thing is this little deal right here. That's that actually exposes the secondary O-ring here. I don't know what the fucking deal is with that. See, what happens is when you remove the tail cap here all the way, and there's here that comes off. There are two O-rings, this O-ring here, and you can remove this little clip that looks to be bent. I'm pretty sure that was like that from the get-go, and this little lip goes into that little slot there, protrudes just a little bit there, and there's also another cut here that can only be put on this way, seat it, but it does not stay even. It does this shit, which is pretty shitty. Now they gave another you can use. It will not stay even when this is all the way seated. Yep. That is torqued all the way down. Now, you know, little stuff like that, whatever, I guess, but for $130 fucking dollars, I don't want anything to be fucking exposed here. So now that I've noticed that bullshit, we're going to be switching to the rubberized to see if that performs better. Alright. Of course it moves around like a motherfucker and has a little bit of play to it, but either way. And for the record, I did take an air compressor and blow out all the potential moisture and click the fuck out of this thing to see if it'll make it to where the rubber seal that's engaged to keep the water out will stop sticking, because I think there was some like thick grease of some kind. That is like fucking annoying, man. And this thing, that's bullshit so far. However, we will test the functionality and then nitpick after the fact. Alright, the fucker. This is a piece of shit that definitely need to do some work. I don't know how much this thing costs by itself, but Jesus Christ, it is garbage. Not a solid mount up at all, which really doesn't detract anything from the light itself, but it is a fucking piece of shit. This is some airsoft grade shit. You get a little bit of wiggle play and whatnot. It's definitely not weapons grade for sure. 100% not fucking weapons grade now. Gonna let this motherfucker sit here on high. Fucking get really hot, too hot to touch. Gonna just chunk it in this motherfucker right here. Say peace. Chunk. Now I'm just gonna leave that there until it goes off. Been about 45 minutes since this motherfucker was on, and it looks like it's still on in here, so we are gonna keep it going till it's dead. And it says it's got about an 80-minute runtime on the 2000 lumen setting, so we'll check back at about 60 minutes. Alright, it's been 60 minutes. Diane Sawyer style. Fixing to see what the fuck is going on. Oh, someone's dead in the water. Alright, let's have an exam. Oh, okay. Oh man, it's not destroyed from being in some water for an hour. Holy shit. No water in the good to go there, so just go ahead and dry that shit off, and then the next thing to do is a impact test. I'm gonna drop it from about 6 feet, which is 2 meters, so onto direct concrete, and I really hope the damn thing doesn't shatter, because I don't feel like cleaning up glass. Alright, it looks like it's pretty impact resistant. And I'm blind because I looked at the goddamn beam, so I can't see shit. Little summary here of the whole thing. Now I own 2 TLR lights from Streamlight. I own the HL here for my Glock pistol, and I also own the dimmer regular TLR one, and I paid $100 for both of these. I paid about like 120, I think, for this one, which is 800 lumens, and this is 300 lumens. And I also own a Primary Arms flashlight, rail mounted flashlight that was, I think, 600 lumens, and I paid $100 for that. So $100 is about my limit for what I want to pay for a flashlight. I should get out of paying $100 is met by this light. I am pretty impressed. For 2,000 fucking lumens is pretty goddamn bright. Definitely survived the drop test, and I'm going to continue to use this thing for everyday shit, and definitely would not recommend using this just because it does expose a little crack that shit is going to get into that crack, and then you're just going to have to clean it. So it's not really a big deal. It probably wouldn't affect the functionality of the light at all, but it is just a little pet peeve of mine. The sticky switch back here seems to have resolved itself as far as it was doing it a shitload worse. I can still make it do it. And the mount here, this is garbage. I will definitely stand strong on that. That is a piece of shit. But I mean, you know, there are a million different mounts you can find that you could use in conjunction with the light to mount it onto a weapon that will make it to where it's, you know, acceptably sturdy on the weapon. Basically see that these people are trying their hardest to get a military contract of some kind. I would not think that this would be good for anything military. Now, law enforcement, on the other hand, that seems like where this would fill its niche pretty well. So in conclusion, I definitely would say that this is a good flashlight. It's up to you to decide if you want to spend $130 on it. Definitely recommend it.